What's up, everybody? Another Taylor tip of the day brought to you by North Coast. Anyways, we're going to talk a little bit about some fine finish. Today we have, we're working with an interesting material. We're working with a Brazilian walnut. And the client and I have agreed to do an experiment with this nice, really expensive, beautiful hardwood, which he has inside of his house. So the tip is, when going for a fine finish, right now I'm getting ready to do some 45 miter cuts, and just from cutting this stuff already, I know that I don't want it to kind of do this. See how it starts to splinter? And this tip works for, it's really diverse, versatile. Works for a lot of different stuff. But what I've done here is I got my measurements, and you can see I got my line there. Blue tape will get you out of a bind every time. So I got these dry fit marked out and I'm ready to cut them. And so as you can see here, I have 3 layers. I have a system for the way that I do it, but basically the point is using this blue tape will get you away from splintering. And so I'm going to mark out my next cut here and cut it, and I'll show you in the next video. Getting back to you guys on that miter cut here. So one thing to also keep in mind, and this is what I'm doing, but basically you can see, and look at that edge, that's just perfect. What we're trying to get is a seamless 45 on the end of these stairs. Now let's see how the bottom looks. Bottom even looks really good too. I already did one cut, and I used my chop saw and brought up a good point. So the tape helps. The tape helps a lot. If I were to use the chop saw without the tape, it would just look like that, just super gnarly. It actually came out pretty good, but one thing to keep in mind is the saw blade that you're using, it has a lot of effect on your finish as well. Sounded like shit. So anyways, look at that blade. I think it's what, 24 teeth. It's pretty general construction. Now look at this blade. This blade is like fucking a million teeth. I can't remember how many it is, but basically it's a fine finish carpentry blade. And so between the two, obviously the one with more teeth, the one that is deemed more so for finishing, finishes a lot better. As you can see, I mean, that's pretty. Anyways, guys, blue tape and a good blade will get you a perfect cut every time with no splinters. Thanks, guys.